let me ask you this. Do you have good friends? Because I'm willing to bet that some of your friends aren't so great. They're pretty horrible people, in fact, in your life. And so before I explain that, let me tell you a story, right? This is a story of an experience I had a few years ago now, like quite a while ago, but it was in the gym, right? And I'd met some friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. We kind of grew up together in the same town, but I hadn't seen them in like 10 years, right? So it'd been such a long time since I'd seen them. So naturally we did the normal like catch up routine, like, oh, what are you up to? What are you up to? And like we kind of like caught up each other's lives. And so I asked this guy, what are you up to? And he kind of caught me up with what his job was, right? And what I told him was like, oh, I'm at university now. I've got a job right now over the summer doing like some swim teaching. And so he told me his job as well. Like, what are you up to? And he said, oh, I work in construction now, right? And straight away his friend cuts in and he says, construction? What are you talking about? You're a builder, mate. Stop trying to sound so fancy. Oh, you think you're so fancy? You're a builder, mate. Right? And in that moment, it was so cringy to witness that friend, right? Friend B being such a nasty, awful person, because like maybe that friend of mine, right? Maybe that friend of mine felt a little embarrassed that his job was a bit basic, right? And so he said construction instead of building, right? So what? Like, kudos to him for that. But that friend couldn't help but just drag him down in that moment. And that to me was just, it came back to me as a memory now, knowing how horrible that was, right? Like if that was a friend of mine and he said, oh, I work in construction, and I knew that he was a builder, I'd keep my fucking mouth shut, right? Like, I would be thinking in my mind, that's actually pretty cool, right? That's a nice way to say it, right? It makes people think of more sophisticated things if you say construction instead of builder. That's cool, right? And I might even tell him later on, that was pretty cool, by the way. I like the way you phrase your job as construction. That's actually a clever way to do it, right? I wouldn't go out my way to drag him down. Why would I do that? That is such a nasty personality. But these friends of yours exist in real life. This like bucket crab mentality, right? Like if you didn't know, like they say you don't need a lid for a bucket of crabs, because when one crab tries to climb out, all the other ones will grab at its legs with its claws and drag it back down. And that's how crabs are, right? So some of your friends will be like those bucket crabs. When you try to climb up, they will drag you back down, right? And so I could see at some point when I thought about this that these people might not have been at a place in their lives where they were happy with where they were at. Maybe they had lacked in their success or whatever they required to kind of feel like they were happy with where they're at. And so they were happy to just tear each other down and drag each other down in these situations, in social situations, right in front of me, roasting and like putting down his friend. Like that, I just felt so disgusted at the point. Like I was there witnessing this friend betray his friend, right? But I guarantee in your life you have friends like this, right? Friends that might not be so obviously against you, like not so obviously a dickhead or an arsehole, but they'll drag you down in subtle ways, right? Right? To that friend I talked about, sure, we can say, oh yeah, fuck him, right? Obviously, like get rid of those friends in your life, but there'll be subtle ways in which people drag you down, right? Not so obvious as the situation I told you about, right? The situation I told you about, that guy is still friends with that guy and he won't get rid of him, and you know, right? That sounds obvious to you, but there's more subtle ways than that. You probably would get rid of that friend, right? You probably would know to get rid of that friend. Maybe you haven't done yet, but you should think, I probably should get rid of that friend, right? After a scenario like that. But here's a subtle way, right? Oh, come on. What, you going to the gym again? Come on, you go to the gym too much. You're so obsessed with yourself, mate. Come play video games with us, man. Come play video games with us, right? Oh, come on, it's just one cheeseburger. It's one McDonald's cheeseburger. You don't have to take yourself so seriously. You think you're such a big man. Have a cheeseburger, man. Have some chips. Have some McDonald's. Have a taste, mate. Right? Video games, McDonald's. Because these friends of yours, right? They won't say They won't support you. They won't be in celebration of your goals, right? If you win and you gain success in life, they won't be like, man, that's really cool. You did that. That's amazing, right? They'll drag you down, right? Me in my life, I've done that. I've gotten rid of these friends and I've made friends that actually support me and want the best for me. And they say these things to my face. They say, mate, Dylan, you look so massive, mate. How long have you been going to the gym for? They might not have achieved the success I have, right? And even behind my back, they will say such nice things about me to other people, right? Imagine what that's like. Like, I can imagine you might have friends right now who might not be like that. And the thing is, there's only a limited amount of space for these kind of people in your life. So you have to get rid of those awful friends, these NPC characters that just drag you down like a weight attached to your ankle, right? It's a complete no-brainer. It's like going through life with like swimming through mud instead of walking on the pavement, right? And the way to get rid of these NPC friends, by the way, like practically how to do it is just to tell them you're busy with other things in life, right? Tell them that you have other things to do. Like when they say, oh, come on, let's go play video games tonight. Let's go play video games. You text them and say, sorry, mate, I'm busy, right? Or if it's in person, mate, I'm busy. I've got other stuff to do. Don't tell them why you're busy. Just tell them you're busy, right? And if they start saying, oh, he's so busy for us now, just ignore that text. If they say it in person, say, yeah, I'm busy. Cool. Just be unreactive to it. And soon, as time goes on, they'll stop asking you to hang out. They'll stop asking you to do these kind of activities that you don't want to do anyway. And they'll let you go, right? That's how it's going to be. They will have to let you go, right? Because you are the valuable asset. You are the person that is, let's face it, above them. It's okay to think that, right? I used to be so I used to be trying to be humble, to try and think, it doesn't mean I'm better than them because I go to the gym. It doesn't mean I'm better than them because I don't drink alcohol. It fucking does, okay? Look, that might sound arrogant. I'll admit. I'm arrogant, okay? But if that helps me, then fuck yeah, I'm arrogant. Fuck it. I think I'm a better person because I don't drink alcohol. I think I'm a better person because I go to the gym and you don't. Yes. You don't have to say that out loud. Just think it in your head, right? Because saying it out loud makes you seem like an arsehole, makes you seem like a dickhead. I'm willing to seem like a dickhead on this video because I want to help you guys, actually. I want to be authentic here. But get rid of those NPC, sheep, crab mentality friends, right, in your life and make these new friends. And these good friends, that's the thing. It's like a speed boost to your life, right? In the ways that they show that support and like connect you with the right people, and just, it's insane the level at which you can change your life through the friends that you surround yourself with, right? Alex Hormozi has this wonderful phrase. He says, for those friends who tell you you've changed, it's because they can't quite let themselves say you've grown, right? And if they can't say that, then they don't deserve to be in your life, right? It is much better for you to cut them out. Fuck them, right? Leave them in the dust, right? And that might seem harsh. And listen, I get it, okay? Maybe you've been friends with these people for years, maybe even decades. Like the story I told, maybe they were friends for a long time, and so this guy just can't let him go. Though it's so obvious that he's just such a detriment to his life, you just can't let him go. But at some point, you have to vote for yourself. You have to take that leap of faith, and there might be a period of time where you don't have many friends, right? I went through that phase as well. But go to those places like the gym. The gym is like the temple of self-improvement, right? Everyone there is trying to improve themselves at least in one way physically, right? Through exercise and hard work. Make friends there, and I guarantee you will have better people in your life, right? And how do you go about doing that? Like through natural ways. Like in the gym, You might ask for a spot. You might talk to someone who's doing the same workout as you, maybe someone who's using the same machine. You might say, oh, can we work in? And through that, you just start a conversation. Or what are you working today, right? And they might mention, oh, I'm pretty tired, actually. I've just gotten home from work. Oh, what do you do for work, right? And you can carry on a conversation like that, and it's easy to make friends like that. And naturally, they'll probably start talking to you. But if you really want to initiate the process, be the initiator. Be the leader. Like, gather some people around and say, a couple of us gym guys are going to go to a restaurant after this gym session, right? Maybe like do a joint session, go to the restaurant afterwards. Go for a Nando's, whatever you want, right? A couple of us are going to go hike this local trail. Do you want to come join? Be the initiator. Be that person. Like, imagine your life at some point where everything is in your favor. Without these weights in your ankles dragging you down, you have this like jetpack on your back of friends that help you succeed in life and that bring you up. It's just such a wonderful thing. Like, have you ever been to the airport where there are these travelators, right? They're the things that kind of accelerate you or like speed boost you, right? Like on like Mario Kart or something like that. And you just get to walk like so much faster than normal people are walking. And it's just like, it feels like such a speed boost, right? That's what having the right friends is like. And having the wrong friends, it's like going the wrong way on one of those, right? Something that's decelerating, something that's moving you back while you're trying to move forward, right? Imagine going the wrong way on a Mario Kart speed boost. Imagine like decelerated you instead of accelerated you, right? Imagine that. That's the position you're in right now. But you could be in a place where you surround yourself with people that really encourage the good things that you do and connect you with the right people. That kind of community. Imagine your life in that zone when you have friends like that in your life. That's what I want for you, right? That's the kind of movement I'm trying to build on this channel, by the way, right? This is not just a YouTube channel. I want to build this kind of community of people, of men that want to succeed in life, that will help each other in those paths, right? And so on YouTube, it's kind of hard to do that. So what I'm doing right now is to help you guys out. I want to build a website community for you guys to join in and actually connect with each other in really tangible, meaningful ways. Like, imagine a website where you can like post about your successes and problems that you have, and hundreds of people will come to your aid and say, oh, I actually know a guy who had this kind of problem as well, and he fixed it really quickly. Let me DM you his details and I'll help you out, right? Or they'll celebrate your successes, like, oh yeah, well done with that, by the way. That's amazing. That's really cool, right? And imagine the success you build in life and the ease at which you check the point off in your life. Like, imagine that. Imagine people literally telling you how you can do the things you want to do, right? Yes, I know how to do that. Let me teach you, right? Or I know this guy. Let me connect you up with him. Imagine how fast-paced you can move through life. Like, life will just be a continual speed boost all the way, right? You won't even need to do anything, right? That's the community I want to build for you guys, and I can't wait to release that for you guys. So if you're interested in that, the first link below will allow you to put your email in, and you'll be notified when this page is released. I've got so much more to release as well. It's going to have like free courses included as well that I can't release onto YouTube, and like free online one-to-one coaching as well. I can't wait to release it to you guys. Honestly, there's going to be so much value in there. You'd be stupid not to get it. Honestly, it's so amazing. And here's the thing. For the first 50 members, I'm planning a 90% off, right? Let me say that again. 90% off for the first 50 members. You'd be stupid not to get this. Honestly, the amount of effort I'm putting into this, you'd be stupid not to get it. It's stellar. It's amazing, right? And so with that being said, that's the community that I'm trying to build here. And so to round out this video, get rid of those NPC, crab bucket mentality people in your life, and get those people who are true friends, people who will support you, people who will bring you up, because it's a no-brainer. You don't know what it's like until you've experienced it. You might have lived your whole life with these friends and you think life is normally like that, and that's how life is, right? And there's this other side of life with amazing friends, with amazing community. And yeah, there might be a cost to that. You might have to start paying for a gym membership. You might have to start paying for like a, community membership, whatever it is, right? You start going to some martial arts class. You pay for the martial arts thing. And the friends in those places that you value, the things that you like, right? The value there is so much more than what you pay for. The value of good friends, the value of like connections and networks. Just imagine that, right? A continual speed boost compared to the life you're living. The life you're living now is probably it's like swimming through mud. That's how difficult it is to live your life right now compared to what it is when you do this step. When you take that leap of faith and you get rid of those friends and say, fuck them, I'm going to find some new friends. And that's how I'm going to do it. So take that leap of faith. I hope this video has helped you in doing that. Thank you very much for watching. Knowledge is power, and the power is yours.